What's up, everybody? This is how to have the best year of your life in 2016. Welcome back. I'm at the library right now. So I'm going to jump right into it. What's it going to take for all of us to stick with it, to build the habits? We know that it takes about 66 days, but do a lot of people have 66 days in them of going to the gym, right? Of reading that book every day, of learning something new, of staying with the grind, right? Just keep going. A lot of people don't. Why? Because they lose the enjoyment. They lose the good feelings that they get when they first started. It gets boring, right? And I'm not saying this is not going to make things boring or hard, but what is the base of in ourselves? Let's get a little scientific. I'm not a scientist, but I know that what makes us feel good is dopamine. Okay, dopamine is responsible for making us feel euphoric and happy. I get euphoric when I read, right? When I read a book or working out or taking a walk, seeing the sunset. And a lot of times, though, if I get overstimulated for too long of a period, then those things don't become as fun. I need more stimulant. I need caffeine. I need more caffeine. I need more sugar. I need more of this and that. And that's what I want to talk about today, is balancing that, managing it, so that we can go into this new year and really just keep the excitement alive, okay? Because we don't want to be running at 50%. We want to be full force. Now, a few things that we need to cut out, guys. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Porn. All right, we talked about the no-fap. Orgasm releases a huge dopamine dump. I mean, like Napoleon Hill said, it's the most powerful force. So even having too much sex could be making you feel depressed. Too much dopamine being dumped, and your body is just growing numb to it. All right, we already lose the receptors as we get older. Okay, and if we have too much stimulus, then we grow numb and we need more. So porn, orgasm. Next, we're moving on to, I have a few written down, caffeine, sugar intake, checking your email, Instagram, Facebook, multiple times throughout the day. This is, and you know people like this, right? This is not a good setup for your mental happiness. Todd Henry, in the book, The Accidental Creative, he said that if you need to schedule certain times in the day, once in the morning maybe later at lunch, and then possibly in the afternoon sometime, dinner time, whatever. But you can't be doing this all the time. It ruins your focus. It allows that quick dopamine dump, and then you're drained, sort of like a caffeine high, and then you're let down. But it does these things, and it ruins the creative energy. It ruins your happiness. So avoiding the constant stimulation throughout the day. And now, moving on, here are a few tips, guys, that I've learned and I try to keep in my life. Well, it's like 2. So here it is. Eating more foods that contain tyrosine. This is going to help synthesize dopamine in the brain. And you want to eat foods such as eggs, almonds, apples, cherries, yogurts, whole foods, meat. And yeah, these are going to make you feel great. Look at really your diet, man, is going to make you feel so good, guys. And keep the energy high, keep the dopamine flowing, right? Keep it at a steady stream throughout the day, so we're enjoying life, that we can get out of bed and be ready to look out that window and say, here I come, I'm tap dancing to work. I want all of you guys to feel that this year. I want myself to feel this. And again, be careful with the sugar, be careful with the alcohol, be careful with the drugs. If you're going to use these things, let them be for celebration. And yeah, I said sugar as celebration, all right? But sugar it activates the same pathways that drugs do, okay? Cocaine and alcohol. And if we're constantly feeling this spike, this sugar high, we're going to get addicted to that. We're going to want it even more and constantly crave sugar. So limit yourself, guys. And I hope that you will take some of what I said today and apply it. Look at your own life. How can you cut back? How can you put in its place the stimulus in your life and boost your dopamine? I hope this has helped. I will see you guys tomorrow on the 4th part of how to have the best year in 2016. Peace.